If you're serious about improving your miniature painting, these tips will help set you on the right path. Progress takes time, but it starts here. Miniature painting can be tricky to master, and real improvement takes patience and practice. Whether you're aiming for a golden demon or painting for your own enjoyment, here are 6 tips that will genuinely help you grow as a painter. So to begin with, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot for tip number 1, but that is to stop watching tutorial videos. Now there's so many tutorial videos that you can just easily get stuck in a hell of just watching over and over and over, like multiple different tutorials. And don't get me wrong, tutorial videos are great. So if you're watching a tutorial for every single model that you paint, then I suggest just stopping and trying to paint a model without any assistance or any tutorials. Which leads me on to my next point, which is to practice. Tip 2 is that simple, it's just practice. Put in the time. I've seen so many comments on YouTube or on Reddit or wherever where people want the quick and easy route to become a great painter, which it isn't that easy. You have to put in the time. Even if there's only an hour or 30 minutes, just set a timer on your phone, pick up the brush and start painting. For the third tip, it's to practice what you want to be good at. If you're trying to learn how to edge highlight, it's no good just dry brushing or glazing. You want to practice edge highlight, not any other technique. So pick a model that you can do a lot of edge highlights for, even if it's just a basic Space Marine. Like, you can have tons and tons of like edge highlighting practice on that, but you need to practice the things that you want to practice and get good at. There's no good just practicing the same technique over and over and over again to then think that you've mastered the other techniques. Tip number 4 is to just paint, and don't waste any time to start a model that you want to get better before you paint. You could be making some serious progress by painting that model that you're holding off to paint, and the fact is you can always go back to it, strip it, or just repaint it. And that's exactly what I've done with one of my models and what I'm going to be doing with several other models. Which leads me nicely into tip number 5, which is to paint a variety of models. Now, I know not everyone can get a variety of models, so one solution I've got for you is doing miniature of the month at the Warhammer store if you're close by to one. I know the Warhammer stores do a miniature of the month, which can be their AOS range or 40k. I don't know if they do any of the other ranges, but my point is paint a variety of things and make sure it's something that you like. You're going to be more inclined to paint it if it's something that you like. So don't just go pick up any random model and paint it. Find something that you like, whether that's fantasy, sci-fi, historical, busts, whatever it is. Paint something different to what you usually do. Tip number 6. Now, tip number 6 can be a bit of a sensitive one, but it's just ask for feedback. And I know there's quite a few people that don't like to ask for feedback, or when they ask for feedback, they're expecting praise, which is what you shouldn't. It's nice to get praise, but you should be wanting some constructive feedback. And that's where it gets a bit iffy, because if you are posting on Reddit, some people like just want to be horrible. Some people are genuinely helpful, but there are a lot of different subreddits or Discord servers where people will give you genuine advice, whether that's subjective and objective advice, which hopefully that is the case. People will say what they like, and then people will also specify little bits that could be improved upon, but you should never feel like you can't ask for any advice or constructive feedback. And just quickly sneaking up one in here, but it's just to have fun. So many people forget that this is a hobby and it's meant to be enjoyable, and everyone gets caught up in the trying to improve or painting for a competition, that they forget the main part of it, which is just to have fun. And that is my 6 tips to get better at miniature painting. And just remember, don't feel discouraged if you do ask for any feedback or your paint job isn't that great right now. It takes time. It takes time to get better. And there's so many miniature painters who study art for years, who have been painting for years, that still don't think they're very good. So you aren't in the minority. It happens to everyone. Hopefully this will help you improve on your journey. If you are looking for any tutorial videos, then click one of these. If you like the video, then hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.